Hi, welcome to Craft Little Things. I'm Andrea. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be making this super cute little box, and this is a little box to hold key rings that we're gifting to people who are taking part in Ben's Beanie Challenge. So yeah, so I'm going to do, this is going to be a do it as I make it up as I go along kind of video. I've got some kind of idea. I'm going to be using the Label Me Pretty stamp set and the Label Me Pretty punch. So they're definitely going to be used today. Rich Raspberry cardstock, you don't need a lot of it, and Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to be using a Rich Raspberry stamp set. My block, look at that, it's gone blue. But what I am going to be doing is I want to do Thank You for Caring, so that's going to be going triple red bar, if you can't see where you're going to put it. So that's going to be going onto a piece of card like that. I'm just putting it onto a piece of Whisper White. This is just a scrap piece I'm using. This project lets you use up scraps. I'm going to use this stamp. I'm going to ink that up. I don't know if it actually fits either side. Let me just see if it does. Oh, it does, but I think I've got it upside down. Let me try again. On the other side. Yeah, that's the right way up. And now I'll use the Thank You for Caring. Although I could put the Thank You for Caring onto another piece, but I want to make these as easy as possible to do. So there we go. And then I can punch this out. With my punch. That's going to be my label. And then what I wanted to do was I wanted to make some DSP to cover the box with. So what I thought I'd do is get rid of this messy block here, use this little block here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this floral pattern on one side, okay, and I'm just going to stamp it around. See if that works for me. If it doesn't work for me, I'll try something else. That's not working. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little stamp from Tea Shop, which is a little tea flower, and I'm just going to stamp it around quite randomly and not altogether a sharp image either. You see, the box is really small, so I only need a piece of 2 by 2 on the top, so you can do this quite comfortably using scrap. Our box is only 2 by 2 by 1.5, so we only need really small pieces of DSP to go on the top. So we need 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. It's only small. And then around the sides we've got 2, and it's 1.5. So our pieces around the side are going to be one 7/8 by 1 3/8. Is that right? Yeah. I'll just do the front and do the back as well. Can always, it's not the best piece, but never mind. You're not really going to see much of that. And then I think what I'm also going to do is just get the punch, and I'm just going to punch out another rich raspberry, just as a little background. Okay, so we don't need tons of stuff for this. That can be punched through together maybe and made into a little tag with a ribbon, or who knows. Let's just see what happens. So, hopefully I've got my measurements right. It's so cold today. Freezing. Hope I've got my measurements right. And we're going to have, on the long side, our box is going to be 1.5 inches. And then 3.5 inches. Sorry, on the short side, 1.5 inches and 3.5. And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to score it 1.5 inches, 3.5, 5, and 7. And that'll leave 3/4 inch there. And at the end where we've got the 3/4 inch, we want to also score it at 1 3/4, and on this side 4 1/4. Okay, that's the little lid, and that's it for our box. I tell you, this is a dinky little, tiny little box. So we're going to burnish our score lines. Sometimes I make lots of massive things, so making small things for me is a little bit strange. On the sides, your lines that go right up, score those up, burnish those, but the ones that are only partial, you can leave those for the minute. Now, you want to cut away these two pieces here, this square at the end and this long section. Like that. And do the same on the other side. Okay, and now you can cut away these little corners. Because it's going to tuck in, and then you can cut up this little score line here and notch that in quite a bit. So cut up that score line there and notch that in quite a bit. And now you can use your bone fodder and just reinforce those folds because you couldn't before. Okay. And now what you want to do is just cut up the two score lines on the sides. And I'm just going to notch in the central piece only. Just going to notch that in. I've got a little bit of a straggler-rooney there, so I'm going to get rid of that. And now our little box is so cute. It's going to come up like so. I'm going to put the back flaps inside and the front flaps on the outside. Okay, and then we're going to cover that with our little pieces of DSP that we made. Oh, it's so cute. It's going to be so cute. And then we'll do the lid. Okay, so it's all going to slot in like so. Now, if it's not going to slot in, what we do is we trim off some of this from this sides, but we'll wait until it's all glued together because we don't need to glue that anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my DSP on the front. So I'm just going to glue that up. And pop that on the front. We can pop the lid piece on. And we can put the back piece on as well. You could add more to that, remember we said. So you can't put the side pieces on. If you want to put some inside, you can do that now as well. Okay, and then lid. So now I'm going to just pop some glue onto my side panels on the outside. I'm just going to fold this up now, keep it all nice and square. It'll keep itself square for you anyway. Pop that on the inside, just gives you a neater finish on the inside. And then pop some glue on the inside flaps here. Fold those up. Keep your box nice and square. Don't let the inside pieces go too far down, because if you let them fall down, your box is going to lose its shape, and then what's going to happen is your lid's not going to have a chance in hell of fitting. Your lid's never going to fit in. I'm going to put the side panels on, and I'll keep trying that, but don't worry about that because the lid, we can get that in, don't worry about that. This paper's so pretty. You know, I'm saying this is rich raspberry and I'm thinking it's actually fresh fig, I'm not sure. No. So all your little joins are covered up by your DSP. You don't have to worry about those. If you've got anything that you need to trim off inside, do so now. Just to make it nice and smooth. And now what I do is cut in, notch in these two flaps here. Okay. And also notch in just slightly your flap that's going to go down on the inside. Pop them in, pop that down, And there you have it, a perfect fit. And now the label's a bit big. And now what will happen is in our boxes there'll be a little bit of tissue and the little gift, and then thank you for caring is just going to be stuck along there, so it can be used to sort of pull it up if you like. So I'm just going to pop that onto its background. I'm just going to leave it very slightly overlapping, can you see? I could use another one and do the same at the other side. In fact, another one on the other side. So we've got that lovely outline there. And then that's just going to go on there, and then that should just help to open the box. So cute. Really cute. I mean, you could add, let me just zoom in a little bit. You could add a ribbon, you could add whatever you wanted to add to it. You might look nice with a strip of this around the outside with a little bow made out of paper, or even a little bit of ribbon with a bow made out of ribbon around the edge. You know, you could do anything you like. We just want to keep them nice and simple, so it's a cute little box. It's like a ring sort of size box. It's just lovely, and it does the trick for what we want it for. We might actually not put this because it'll be easier obviously to package if it was just the right size, so we'll probably just put the circle in the middle for the packaging purposes. But yeah, it's so cute, look at it, really cute and pretty, and just so easy to make and so easy to open and close. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little project. It was my little Wednesday 3D project, and it's very simple and straightforward but beautiful. Okay, sometimes beautiful things come in small packages, and sometimes small packages can be beautiful, so you don't need to make a great big elaborate project to make something pretty. Okay, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye bye.